forgive me for this trap shit. Sergeant Smack making backflip. Telly Hank did with the action. With the Vato speaking Spanish. Frank Matthews, how I vanish. Poof. Came back like I'm King Tut. Gold BBS is on a beamer. When Fat Cat was 10 queens up. Ball off the profit, not the re-up. Fly like Puerto Rican Jesus. Uptown like I'm Baby Maine. Just caught a touchdown from the Bay.
You wouldn't know that he was a giant in the city.
Sheba, on my brain, went downtown, jumped a train, 12 o'clock, I'm in New York, no cab, had to walk, downtown, Latin Quarter, got inside, drunk some water, step on stage, started to talk, I said, yo, what up, New York? Dance all around, act real silly. Homie in the crowd said I must be from Philly.
Like Philly's Most Wanted.
Major
Figures.
Eve Siegel.
Jerry, Beanie Siegel and all.
Street Beat on a Friday night as we salute Philadelphia rap artists. These next brothers I'm getting ready to play, we should be very, 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 very proud of them. They are two majors. They're on MTV. As a matter of fact, they were up for an MTV award. Philadelphia's own Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, they've been all across the world. They're a big unit here in Philadelphia. We love you. We're real proud of you.
Rock the beat. Rock the beat. Rock the beat. The beat. Rock the beat. Rock the beat.
We'd like to thank you for buying the album. We'd like to ask you to continue buying them, continue coming to the shows. Thank you very much. We love you. Peace.
The city of Philadelphia's journey into hip-hop would begin in the 1980s with pioneers like DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, who would burst onto the scenes with playful hits like Parents Just Don't Understand in 1988. But even years before that, Schoolie D's raw Philly sound on tracks like PSK, What Does It Mean, would somewhat lay the foundation of what gangster rap sounded like coming from Philly.
I said you never met a nigga like me before. I take you in the back, treat you like my whore. I don't want no more, so I call my boy. You do a doggy style right on the floor, girl. But got in front of me like you not home. And it was me last night in the dark, you blow. The big fat booty, that you a dumber. Call me through school, the MC all know. Do it. Do it up. Do it up. Do it up. Do it.
Around here, this is what I see women presenting themselves to me as, if you consider them to the term as bitches and everything like that. That's the way they present themselves to me. That's how I see them in my music. So it's not me.
And by the late 1980s, it would see the rise of acts like Cool C and Steady B, who would also bring a gritty realism to the city's music scene, reflecting the everyday struggle of a life in Philly streets. Now, by the 1990s, groups like The Youngsters and 3 Times Dope would help push Philadelphia's underground hip-hop scene into the spotlight. 3 Times Dope's original styling released in 1990, while The Youngsters' youthful, energetic tracks like Cruise Pop released the very next year.
Please welcome East West recording artists, The Youngsters. They're doing their new single, produced by Naughty by Nature, Cruise Pop.
I'm leaving school styles slumping, plus I won't break like I'm the but I'll keep the OG good disgusting. I am Ronnie, come out outside. Sorry that you can chill where all my crew outside. I pray for the jumping and bump me on placement like a muscle jump if you want me. It's the
would make waves, continuing to lay the foundation while still trying to make a name for a city despite its brief history that still seemed like a newcomer to the game.
The only two records that they really played was Steady B's Bring the Beat Back and Schoolie D.
Schoolie D coming with that gangster rap. Talking some real raw, uncut gangster rap.
Besides the Roots, who released their debut album Organics in 1993 through the independent outlet Remedy Records, Philadelphia's hip-hop scene would face a significant decline in visibility during the early 1990s, where the Roots, featuring Amir Questlove Thompson, Tariq Black Thought Trotter, Leonard Hub Hubbard, and Malik B, would give the city some representation in the hip-hop landscape, but with their elegant use of instruments, it often made them resemble a jazz or soul band more than a traditional rap group. And just to me personally, the sound didn't fully capture the raw street level reality that many people would associate with Philadelphia at that time.
You wouldn't know that he was a giant in the city.
Every day I thank Deacon Rolla for introducing me to Damon Hoover. Remember them days thinking that life ain't never come. It's all good now, we out the hood now.
Every day I thank Deacon Rolla for introducing me to Damon Hoover.
His friend's house and this music together. So we did this one song together, me and him. And that was the first CD that we it's either one or two. And we pressed it up on the CD, we gave it out, and it was just banging, it was just going crazy. Everybody in the neighborhood loved it.
All day, Black Friday. I'm back to the block with it. Wait, let me clear that up. I'm back to the blocks that you get when your block get it. You're hard when that hot water in that pot hit it. You're large with a little water when you pop with it. I send hope to them late night scramblers. Sling coke to them late night scramblers. Go broke, sling soap to them late night scramblers. I'm no joke, I'm a crook. Keep hooks broke late night gamblers. Look, you lose limbs when you fuck with him. That BI strapped and high. FBI all on my back when I track the guy. Got niggas in all black when I snatch my pies. Never that. Too many gas, too many guns, too many vests. Tough guys not too many left. Where they at? Dead gone, locked behind bars in jail. I know I ain't too far from hell. I stick devil these bars in hell. Dog, I've been through it, son. Look at my scars and tell. Catch smacks on the buckets and chains. Stuck in the rain, stuck in my pain like I'm handcuffed to some change. I'm stressed out, I can't fuck with the fame. I'm losing weight like I'm puffing on pain. Got stuff in my brain, I'm telling y'all. Enough with the games, enough with the booze. You niggas can't fuck with the truth. Black Friday. All day weekend. Black Friday, what?
Then I get a call from him again. Somebody want to battle for some money. So we put all our money together, we go out to battle them, and lo and behold, who we was going to go battle happened to be Philly's Most Wanted.
Aha.
We only feel comfortable around Ray Charles and Stevie, so I'll take it across the border, my mind.
Yeah.
Which was the big group at that time in Philly.
Yeah, they was hot. Well, no. The biggest group in Philly at that time, hands down, was Major Figures.
Oh, okay. Right.
Hands down was Major Figures. They had the city on lock. Major Figures.
Spade being from North Philly, deep in the hearts of North Philly, it was two guys named Saddiq and Rolla.
Mm-hmm.
So Jay-Z says in one of his records, you know, I drop a couple off the Rolla and the PA.
Me and Emery Jones in the caravan. Took the show on the road out in VA. Dropped a couple off with Rolla and the PA.
He talking about the original Rolla.
Yeah.
So
the original Rolla knew everybody. You know what I'm saying? So during these times, Stevie G was the management team along with the Saddiq and the Rollas that could get you on.
Got it.
So his house was like a forum for hip hop.
So, and it's crazy because a lot of times I tell a story, stuff was happening so fast, I leave a lot of stuff out. So, we go battle Most Wanted. We didn't wind up actually battling, but we all was rapping. You know, we did our thing, I guess the cypher thing. And me and Bubonic from Major Figures, shout out to Bubonic, the art of Albacia, we wound up exchanging numbers. Cause he was like, after I heard him, I was like, he was crazy. He was like, yo, you dope. He was like, take my number, we gonna link up. Cause I guess they folks that was gonna put this, put money up for them at the time, they was crazy. They was in Cancun. And they was with Jay-Z.
The label behind a lot of this was a group called Black Friday Entertainment, and one of the people from Black Friday Entertainment, well, it was two. One was Robert Real Rolla Teller, and the second one was a guy named Saddiq Knox. Now what?
I was in Philly doing a documentary called "Let the Sparks Fly" with Emilio Sparks. And that weekend, I called one of my homies that I was in jail with, named RZA. And he was a big time barber down there at the time. He used to cut a lot of big drug boy hustlers' hair and shit. And he told me, I want to take you to this nonviolence initiative that these brothers are having. So they had, it's a big time hustler. Well, he was a big time hustler down there by the name of Daryl Schuler. He was like one of the biggest dudes in the city. And they had this thing that they was trying to stop the violence. But anyway, with Daryl Schuler was a bunch of dudes who had big names in the city. And Saddiq was one of them that was there that night. He was young, he had a bald head, kind of chubby and shit. You wouldn't know that he was a giant in the city because he didn't have nothing like outstanding about him.
Yeah.
Sometimes them rich niggas don't care about wearing ice and a bunch of jewelry and shit. Like he had on regular clothes. He did, I swear he had on regular clothes. Kind of chubby. Thinking he was in a Benz or Lincoln Navigator truck, like whatever truck was new at the time. I think he was driving that. And they pointed him out to me. They was like, "That's Deke right there," and shit. I was like, "Damn, I've been hearing so much about this dude." And he was just like,
what was the reputation that he had in the city?
His reputation is he was like a dot connector and shit. You know what I'm saying? I had been hearing his name since jail too, and I had been hearing about Black Friday too. Beanie used to rap about Saddiq. He used to say his name, so his name was ringing like a motherfucker. I just got a chance to, put a name with the face and shit. And his name was somebody who had like leverage or legitimate ties to where he could take you to New York and get you signed, or maybe he could take you to DNY. He was in the Bosses network, if that makes sense. The Bosses network in the Northeast. You know what I'm saying? He's probably connected in Jersey, connected in New York City. That big boy Rolex network.
Yeah,
he's one of them dudes.
A phone probably could put you on to get you a phone call deal from out the city.
All of that type of shit. Yeah, exactly.
After DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince, it wouldn't be until the late 1990s and early 2000s that Philadelphia saw another major commercial breakthrough. Eve became a breakout star with her 1999 debut, Let There Be Eve, Rough Riders' First Lady, which would debut at number 1 on the Billboard Top 200 and sell over 213,000 copies in its first week, making her the third female rapper ever to top the charts and solidify her position in hip-hop. Shortly after, Beanie Siegel's 2000 debut, The Truth, under Rockefeller Records, would peak at number 5 on the Billboard Top 200s and sell over 155,000 copies in its first week. The album would showcase the realities of a harsh life in Philly and give a voice to the city's struggles. Also, during this period, you have groups like Philly's Most Wanted, with tracks like their breakout single, Cross the Border, in 2001, which featured Khalees. Despite the censorship issues the group would face, it would bring attention to Philly's unique sound. Meanwhile, probably the city's most prolific group at the time, Major Figures, would release their group album, Figures for Life, in the year of 2000, with several members of the group also seeing individual success, like Gilly the Kid, who would secure deals with Suave House and Cash Money Records, while Dutch and Spade would go on to sign with Lance Rivera's Undies Entertainment, which was tied to the Notorious B.I.G. Now, a major driving force behind the success of these artists was a group by the name of Black Friday Entertainment, led by Robert Real Roller Taylor and Saddiq Knox. Now, Black Friday would play a crucial role in managing talents like Eve, as well as Philly's Most Wanted, while also helping Beanie Siegel secure his pivotal deal with Rockefeller Records. By bridging the gap between Philly's underground and the mainstream, Real Roller, Saddiq Knox, and Black Friday Entertainment will almost single-handedly ensure that the city's new wave of artists will not only rise to prominence, but will also leave a lasting impression on the world about the immense talent in Philadelphia and reshape what people thought about the city. Now, y'all make sure y'all hit the red bell and subscribe button right under this video so y'all know when this real trill spill shit is dropping. Y'all definitely tap it in the comment box below. Y'all let me know if it's any dots that I missed to connect, if it's anything I forgot. Y'all definitely feel free to enlighten us. Y'all make sure y'all tap in down there. Y'all let me know what cities we need to go to, what stories I need to tell, what I got wrong, anything I missed, all of that. Also tap in with me directly, Instagram, Twitter, POP_A_LOT. And until the next play, y'all know how we rocking. Shades Popalot. Salute the almighty mob.